All systems go. Sound check. Light check.
Sound check,
Yeah,
light
Dice
check.
check.
I got everyone, and you are live.
Perfect.
Perfect. Hello and welcome to the final of this unofficial Norwegian National Champion online for X-Wing 2.0. We have two resistance lists facing up against each other. We have LEIF TANGSTAD versus EIRIK GARSHOL. One of them from Oslo, one of them from Trondheim. I'm Arild, and joining me today is Sverre.
Hey.
Hello. So Sverre, why don't you run through the list so we can look at what we're dealing with.
Yeah, I'll do that. And before I do that, I'll just say that this is a real grudge match between Oslo and Trondheim. I'm rooting for Leif. You are rooting for the other guy.
I am indeed.
Leif has got his usual resistance beefy list. He's got Finn with heroic. He's got Rose, a red squadron expert with heroic and jamming beam, and then he's got Lieutenant Bastian and Jessica Pava rounding it off. So it's a great all-around list. A lot of damage output, a lot of passive mods, really being able to dose down pretty much everything it meets. And I think that's what Leif has been doing. And EIRIK on the other side here has got, let me see. It's Kovanel with heroic, Leia, and R4. Making her really tricky because she can just use Leia and go back and forth and not really do anything, and people will tend to ignore her, and then she starts plunking off those hits because of her ability. And then you got Cece and heroic and advanced optics with Ray, Rose, Corsella.
Skal vi starte når vi er klare, eller?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so keep going on that.
Finn and Ray. So Ray's Millennium Falcon. So Ray basically can do red sloops. She can turn her turret. She can stack up all the stress in the world she wants, and then use Corsella to just get it all off for one blue maneuver. And the interaction between Rose and Finn on the Falcon is pretty well known. So it's kind of a strange contraption list, but it is undeniably effective.
Yeah, and I think EIRIK's list is basically a death ray list, with the ray you want, and then find out what you need to round out that list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. It's strong. It's really strong on the joust as well. And you got CC there to act as both a flanker and adding that extra punch if you want to. But the Ray is a star in that list. If Ray collapses, then yeah, it's gonna be hard for EIRIK to come back there. So looking at the setup here, I don't like where Leif is in accordance to the rocks. Either he's gonna turn in and run parallel to his board edge here, or it's gonna have to go a long way around.
I'll have to fix some technical, so why don't you just
do
talk
your
for a second,
technical
Sverre.
stuff.
Yeah.
Sure thing. So we'll see. Both strong players, both on the XTC team, for those who are paying attention to that. Leif being speedily getting into battle here. No point in spending all those 75 plus minutes. And I think the win condition for Leif here is getting Ray out as fast as possible before she can start getting meaningful damage into Leif's list. The thing with these T70s is they are just so tanky. You get that one extra shield more than the T65s, but that can mean all the difference sometimes. You just can't get one of them down reliably in a turn. So there is Kovanel using Leia's ability or Leia upgrade card, going 4 forward, making that a white. And then if she wanted to, she could then use her her ability on Covenel because it was a revealed red maneuver, so she could roll one additional die both in attack and defense. So she's much tankier than you would believe, looking at the card or the stats alone. I reckon we're gonna see CC going fast, maybe trying to outflank LEIF and getting behind his formation. Or not. She can still get away from there if she wanted to. Barrel down and then do a course correction. And I think for LEIF, as we've seen in the last games, it's so important with a list like that to keep them all together, getting those arcs on target. If you start splitting up your pods from your T-70s or having one or two ships go another way, then it'll be a lot easier to get damage in and whittling down LEIF's effectiveness.
I'm back.
Sure you are. Now I've just told everyone why Echo Squadron is so much better than Porg Squadron.
I see. You've been telling lies, in other words.
Yeah, I just reckon we've got the national championship for live X-Wing, and now we're gonna steal the online as well. So yeah, what you gonna do?
I see. Yeah. So it looks like EIRIK is choosing to stay in that corner for a little while. Interesting. I'm guessing that's a bump last turn with Ray. That's interesting because of the position of that rock. That will lose her the opportunity to turn in this next turn.
Yeah, that's true.
But based on the position of LEIF's ships, that might not be a problem.
No, there won't be any battle for at least a couple of rounds, but I agree with you. It's depends what she wants to do, though.
Yeah, it's always better to leave the options. It's always better to leave your options open.
Absolutely. So what you could see here is Ray doing another bump into CC, and then CC just either keep moving slowly towards the middle or keeping towards his own board edge, and Covenel can go backwards as well, right?
She can. It's a really interesting ship. You can move backwards and forward, and with Leia on her as well, you have the ability to keep doing that.
Extremely annoying. I don't like ships like that.
It's a weird way to get to keep having guns on target, and that's what it does. What's interesting here is that I think I would have preferred EIRIK to try to get a ship behind LEIF's sort of. It's not a swarm, but it operates almost like a swarm in this matchup. So CC would have an opportunity to get behind LEIF's list, but she's not in a position to do that now.
No, I fully agree. When you were away, I was saying that I was expecting her to do a 5 forward to do just that. But I think what we're seeing here is EIRIK's standard opening, and from experience, what you do during a long tournament is basically you have a standard opening, so you don't have to really focus or use your mind too much in the first 2 or 3 rounds. You know exactly what you're going to do. That helps mitigate both stress and anxiety in a tournament setting. But at the same time, it kind of binds you to it. So once you've done it for like 6 games, then when you start getting into the top cut, you keep doing it, even though it's not really necessary, or maybe even not beneficiary. So, and I've been there, I've done that. So I think this 2-in block, see what happens, is EIRIK's standard go-to.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But on the other hand, I'm not entirely sure when you look at the board, I'm not entirely sure that CC's position had been a bit better if she'd been down at the left side of the board because of how open that part of the board is. So it would be really easy for LEIF to move all of his ships in.
Yeah, it's a matter of debate. I think if it runs CC down towards LEIF's corner there and then turn her in while slow rolling Ray now towards the middle or keeping her on his side, he would have a better chance of splitting up Leif or at least getting free fire into him. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
So now we're seeing Covanel using her ability to coordinate and using a coordinate on CC to barrel roll. Not sure where EIRIK wants CC to end up. Maybe self-bumping. No, there is Ray move boosting out of the way. And Ray not really caring that much about being stressed. She has okay blues and with the title she can keep slooping.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel like EIRIK is just figuring out what he's doing as he goes along right now.
So
he can turn in towards the middle, which would be the obvious choice now. But at the same time, not a great position for the following round with the asteroid there in the middle, and the debris. And Leif is surely turn in towards the middle now, so you're going to have exchange of fire pretty quickly.
So Kova can turn backward or can move backwards, which means you could see a backwards bank move, and then Ray moving in, not and probably won't be in range of all of Leif's ships.
Yeah. Would you move her a hard 2 or a bank?
I was thinking of one bank.
Yeah.
It's blue on the Falcon, I think, and
Yeah.
It's not a terrible position to be in. After that, after that, you could just do a 4 or 5 straight with CC, and then a bank boost to get around the backside, depending on what Light Ships does this turn.
Might even see a 2 bank from Raider. I think potentially it could fit, getting her just in between those debris fields, and then expecting to get shots on. Is it Finn who's red?
Let's see. Finn is in the red pod.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm bad at judging the distances in TTS, but I think the 2 bank would leave you in range of multiple of those X-wings.
Depends how hard he goes in.
Depends on the speed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 1 bank on all of them, and then 1 bank on the pods as well. That will leave Finn hanging if Ray decides to go 2. But yeah, I would be surprised if CC doesn't gun and run towards the Leif's table edge there. If he turns in now, sure, he concentrates the fire, but he limits her move out of there next time. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Completely wrong on all counts.
That's a series of fast maneuvers. I think he was afraid of the fin being hanging out to dry.
Yeah. No, it's not a bad move though. He gets to fit arcs on target, which is what he wants. Gets that early damage in. Ooh, by the skin of his teeth. That's good. Leif is really good using, he's been playing T65s a lot and set 95s, and he's really good at running the whole blocking game. We talked about that in the first stream game Leif was on this tournament. Once he gets in, he really annoys the other player by bumping in and getting those shots in all the time.
Yeah, I've played Leif again with multiple beefy ships. It's difficult.
Yep.
So you were right about the 2 bank fitting in just between those debris, taking a target lock on Finn, and then CC bumps.
Keep bumping that CC. All right. Well, she's still there. She's just an annoying piece. It's basically 2 annoying pieces and 1 heavy hitter in EIRIK's list. But he's been playing that list for a long time, both in tournaments online and online leagues, so he knows what he's doing with it.
EIRIK is a really good Ray player. He's played Ray a lot, and as I said, this is a list based around how do you make a list with Ray. and I think he concluded that this was probably it. This was probably it. And CC is the last piece, the way to get this into a 3-ship list is CC. Kova is a good choice, but then you need a third piece. I think it's this or a variation on Ray Poe. And the 2-ship list, that's scary when they're not fire sprays.
Yeah, I agree.
So we'll have shots. This is CC. Now, because of CC's ability, she will get a focus or an evade after this attack. Oh, that's
so annoying.
That's
so
annoying too. Okay, so but he rolled too many dice, so we'll have to re-roll it, and then he gets the evade. Yeah,
That's good. That's good for him.
That's annoying at that point. Okay, so now we'll have Ray keep shooting into Finn.
Yeah, why not? And you get the 3-die attack and the blank added by Finn. Convert one into a target lock, or in this case, you have one, so just pop both up. And guaranteed 4.
Yeah, that's what Ray does.
Yeah.
So Finn needs.
Yeah, he needs pain to live, and he's still in, depending on the crit.
Let's see what's happening. So they're just talking about.
Oh yeah, he adds strain.
Yeah, he adds the strain,
Adds
and
the
then
focus.
adds the focus, and then spends his focus tokens for 2 evades, taking a shield and a crit.
Still early damage.
Console
Not
fire.
what I wanted to see.
Yep, so that means Kova is keep firing into Finn.
And
Debating spending a focus token. I think you spend it.
yeah, you get greedy and take Finn out. Why not? Nope.
No, he's not spending it.
And Finn is still on the board.
Taking a single point of damage.
Good.
Down to 1.
Well, he might blow himself up shooting now, so.
That's true, but he will still get his shot. So the Red Squadron expert was out.
Yeah. Do you shoot into Kova or do you shoot into Ray?
Ray still has a single force. And she can use that, and it goes into Kova. Kova has
She still has 3 dice in focus.
Yeah. So it's basically the same.
That's no good. Oof.
That's evaded.
Poor life there.
Two friendly ships in the front arc, so we can reroll both of those if you need. With Rose's ability, allowing her to reroll as many dice as there are friendly ships to her in the firing arc, both on offense and defense. But doesn't look like Kova takes any damage from that.
Nah, just roll Natties. That is often the best strategy, no matter what list you fly.
I mean, I think it might go swing heavily on the dice, but I think EIRIK got the better of this engagement. But I'm wondering where he moves Kova this next turn, because she is really vulnerable to all those X-wings just moving forward.
Absolutely. But yeah, I agree. EIRIK's engagement here was better. LEIF going that fast in again allows him not to really get all the guns on one target.
No, so Finn did not kill himself on console fire, but neither did he do any damage when he shot.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a bold prediction here and say that we are gonna see Ray do a red sloop towards LEIF's table edge.
That seems a safe assumption.
Yeah.
That will leave her at least with a shot on Finn, which is what she needs.
Oh, absolutely.
It is
Absolutely. And then
absolutely.
and then she gets behind the whole formation as well with front arc where she wants to land.
Yeah. It might be blockable with the one bank and a barrel roll from Rose. Maybe.
Yeah, it could be. But that would mean that he either splits up or he turns his whole thing in towards countering that move, which is risky, but I really think he needs
the
to.
banks from the X-wing are the one banks from all of the X-wings are not bad. Either way, you would prefer going forward to get shots on Kova, but you haven't done any damage to any of the ships. So,
Nope.
And while that is bad, it also means that you're not forced into keep focus firing.
True.
So you're unpredictable.
I think if you're Kova, you just back away, roll
Yeah.
back, get your mods, let Rey get into position, use her as bait.
Yeah, I think that's the safe thing to do. You could try something fancy like a 4 forward to get out of arcs, but I'm not sure that gets you a lot.
Do they have the K turns or sweeps or anything like that?
They don't. They only
Yeah,
have
right.
the return the backwards maneuvers.
Right.
So here we see a 2 bank from Finn.
Yeah.
Considering using constant fire.
I think what Finn should do now is just jam. Jam
Yeah,
Kova now.
No, he
Nope,
decides
doesn't.
to.
I think that would be a smarter choice if he wants to go for Kova then.
Looks like he doesn't. He at least does a bank maneuver with that. That's Bastion.
Yeah.
And then a focus. Yeah, so he's anticipating the. Yeah, he's really thinking about that sloop, and he's not. He didn't try to block it. It's.
Nope.
Yeah.
Getting arcs on targets. And she just keeps moving back. Yep. It's such a weird mechanic. I mean, she can go back. Every round. I mean, she can just haul ass backwards.
Yeah, she can just keep going backwards.
Yeah.
It's a really weird ship, and to me, it's really weird that spending that force on that every turn is the best way to spend that force. I mean, I know it is from experience playing against it, but it feels really weird.
Yeah, it does.
That those extra dice are worth spending the force. Okay, so CC is moving away, and we have and turning the arc, of course, and we have the sloop from Rey.
Yep.
And since CC and Rey are the same initiative, EIRIK can choose to fire with CC first to see if she can kill Finn. Apparently, she doesn't want to do that.
She doesn't. Nope. I think that's a slight misplay.
That's a slight misplay, but
yeah, I agree with you there. Should have been taking him out.
Yeah, but she's banking on he's banking on either CC or Kova killing Finn. So and I think that's a safe assumption actually.
All right, going into Bastion.
Yeah, using Rose to Rose Tico the crew to spend one of those dice to take a target lock, spending the target lock to reroll all three of the dice.
All of them. Oh, not
You're
good.
just getting
not
one.
Good. Spending a force for one, maybe? Nope. Keeping it in defense, and Bastion is safe.
Yeah.
Probably a smart move, knowing that she's gonna take a little three shots incoming.
Yeah, and Rey can spend her force with the ability, or spend both force and the ability and Finn on defense, so she can actually be quite tanky.
Absolutely. We're thinking. And rerolling? Why is he rerolling? He had the evade. Why is he rerolling? Had the evade. Why is he rerolling again?
Did you roll too many dice?
No, no, no. I'm betting EIRIK was like, no, I didn't decide if I wanted to spend the force yet.
Ah, I see.
And then I called it, and then you had to reroll again.
Because it happened really fast. So that might be, that might be it.
Well.
Here we have CC firing into, I'm guessing Finn.
Probably spending the
Spending a focus, and then afterwards gets another focus. So I just didn't bother removing a focus token, and that's Finn removed. Target lock with Kova, getting the 3.
Yep, 2 shield off.
Bastion's taking 2 shields.
Let's see if LEIF can get some damage into Ray.
should think so.
Yeah, you never know. Oh, there you go. Good start.
We'll see damage. That's 2.
Yep. No extra dice for not being in the front arc, so 2 shields off.
Keep shooting Ray.
That's good. That's good.
Another focus. And that,
So that is...
will stick.
Yep, it will. No matter what.
So that's a shield and a direct hit, taking 2.
Right. Yeah, that was a good round shooting for LEIF. Oh, look at this! But now she can add the blank. Oop.
Yeah, probably just spending 2 force to add both.
I don't think you can do that more than once. So
Okay,
let's another crit in. Oh, she sacrifices the one she can't change, takes the target lock.
Yeah, that's
because of Rose, and the other crit is
weapons failure.
Oof. That's good for LEIF.
That's good for LEIF. It's an interesting crit because no ships want to be less able to shoot, but Ray already punches so hard that she's still going to punch hard even with that crit.
Oh, absolutely. Bastion getting that free target lock. And only has CC. Nah, not gonna happen.
This is 5 dice with a focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's all good. Alright, now looking at this, Ray needs to take a blue maneuver to get rid of that stress. Of course, she could do another maneuver and still get her boost. Or she could even sloop back to where she was.
I mean, that's not a bad move.
That's actually a pretty good move.
Yeah.
It is a pretty good move. I think if I were LEIF now, because Cece's gonna have to move away, so that shot is not gonna be as effective. Kova is probably gonna come back in.
Yeah.
Do you go just one forward with Bastion and Jess, in case Ray tries to do that trick?
Maybe the one forward with Jess is not bad either way.
No, I like that. I think that's a safe plan, and potentially even with
the red squadron.
With the green, the red. The red squadron. Jess is the purple one, pink one. Yeah. So one forward. Well, I think one bank though with Jess towards the middle.
Yep.
Not have to go on the rock, and then the red squadron is moves one forward.
Rose is stressed, so she's out of it for a little while.
Yeah.
That dial is not. There is not a lot of blue on that dial.
Nah, she just goes forward, does whatever, tries to get in the way.
Yeah.
Ray has 8, so she's 5 more.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem with Ray and the Falcon in general is once you start taking those crits, once those shields are gone, it's it can go sour pretty quickly.
That's true.
Especially now when you have multiple ships still firing at you. So I think the trade for Finn for 6 damage into Ray, yeah, I'll take that.
I mean, Finn is not worth a lot of points. So with having destroyed Finn against half of Ray, LEIF is still leading by 16 points.
Absolutely.
So removing a ship is valuable, and in this position you have effectively removed 2 ships because for a while, because Rose won't be able to do much. But I mean, Rose will get back eventually, and LEIF still has his 3 best ships, the X-wings.
Absolutely. Even with the shields down on Bastion, they're still. You just have to be lucky to get him out in one round now.
Yeah. Okay, here we see the
nice.
from last gen.
Bastion just, I don't care. No debris, I don't care. Whatever, I just want to have my shots.
That won't block the sloop though.
No, it won't. But it'll put him in a disadvantage for sure if Ray does the sloop, she'll get that range 1 on him.
Yeah.
Jam it. No, it doesn't matter.
There's no point in jamming.
She's not going to clear anything.
Ray's not going to have an action.
I'm a big fan of jam. What can I say? It's.
I mean, Ray has a target lock on Rose, so that will the jam will only clear that lock, and Ray doesn't really need to shoot at Rose this turn.
Nope.
If Ray turns around sloops, then the shot on Bastion is much better.
You got Cohenel really coming in hard.
Yeah.
Doing her thing. I think Bastion might not be long for this world.
If EIRIK can get
there's the sloop.
Shots, there's the sloop. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
But I like where LEIF is with his 2 X-wings. Sure, he'll probably lose one of them now, but he'll still get 2 full broadsides into Ray.
I agree. Depending on how much damage EIRIK is able to do. Probably going into Bastion here.
Have to. You can't take the chance that he's not dead. When you gotta take him out before he shoots.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, I think
Ray's dead.
Yeah, I think so.
Going into Bastion, yeah. Getting the 2.
Pretty much guaranteed getting the 2.
Yeah.
That's 3 dice for LEIF with a focus, so should be able to get away from that.
Oh, considering spending the focus is worth it. I mean, you're not going to roll more than 2 dice on the other shots.
I agree spending it. I think I'd spend it myself just to make sure, and then hope that both his ships have to fire into Bastion to take him out.
Yeah, and they should. I don't think Ray can do this alone.
Nah, 4 dice. Or 3 dice though, plus a blank.
2 dice. Right now it's 3 dice plus the blank because of weapons failure. Yeah.
Yep. And
that's a tricky shot.
That is tricky.
Yeah.
Spend that one for target lock. Moves the target lock over to Bastion.
Yeah.
Spends the target lock for the 2.
Not committing to spending both force. Yeah, he's spending 1 force, I think.
Yeah, you need to take him out. You have to take him out.
Yeah.
And watch Bastion roll. That is. Oh, close to.
Yep. He'll take 2.
Yeah, still got 2. So should die now for a 4 die shot from Covenel, getting that extra die because she revealed the red maneuver. Has the target lock. Oh,
Spending 3. Spending
Oh,
the
you
target lock
you
for
know
3.
Leif is just clenching right now.
Okay,
That's 3.
so
Okay.
this
Leif.
needs to be 2 squiggles. No, that's a
Ah,
dead. That's a dead
so
action.
close. So close. Yeah, the odds were against that.
Yeah, I think that was what should happen.
Yeah.
Let's see how much damage those X-wings can do to Ray.
Both of them with focus and reroll on Jess. So fingers crossed, Leif. Fingers crossed.
EIRIK is making the readying the extra blank from Finn, so he has that
Only 2.
clear, probably to either spend with force or
Yeah,
Rose
he has to
for a
spend
reroll.
it.
Yeah,
He has to spend it, and then gets one in.
spending the blank for a target lock with Rose, and then gets
Yeah.
1.
Still takes 1, so 4 left. Jess Pava firing in. No more force for Ray. Jess has 2 rerolls.
Barely
Ray's
at
at
range
range
2.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, so close, so close. Yeah, well, that kind of flips it.
Spending the charge for 2 rerolls because she has 2 of her friendly ships at range 1. Ending up with 2, one of them being a crit. That will get a crit through.
Yeah.
That's the crit. Blinded pilot. That doesn't matter for Ray. Well, it matters for the target
locks.
lock. Yeah.
She's been using the target locks a lot here, so.
Let's see. So there's 5, 3 left on Ray. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he needed to get that out, and I'm sure that Leif is kicking himself for not doing a barrel roll with Bastion towards Cohen there. Would have got him out of arcs, out of both arcs.
Ray's arc. Yeah.
Yeah, getting that juicy range 1 shot.
I mean, that would mean he would have to flip his configuration.
Oh yeah, but he still would have had Ray and Bullseye, so it wouldn't have had any effect. But of course, he has no way of knowing that. But
No.
you kind of had to expect Kova to come in hard there.
Yeah. We saw LEIF in the last round, and I don't think he flipped any of the conditions at any point.
No, I know.
It's a hard thing to decide to do because you lose so much from losing that extra offensive die.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to him after the first game he had against Kevin with the Django Sam, and I think he realized that there were a couple of turns where he knew he was going for the block and wanted to use the barrel, but he still didn't flip the card, and then it didn't pan out. Had he done it, I think he would have won that match. Doesn't matter. He's still in the final, so still in the final.
EIRIK putting on the crit tokens from weapons failure and blinded pilot.
Yeah, and now he has to do a blue maneuver. He doesn't get to sloop again.
Let's see, the Race Millennium Falcon title says
or
if you
is
have
it
two or fewer
so he
threat
can
tokens.
he can actually do it one more time.
So he can do another
he can do another sloop, yeah. I hope you do, Rose says. I hope you do.
K-turn from Rose. That leaves her a little bit vulnerable, but she still has her ability to reroll dice, both offensively and defensively, and it looks like she will probably be able to use that no matter who is firing on her and when she's firing.
Yep. Leif's betting all in on the sloop there.
Yeah.
Watch EIRIK just go one forward. Screw you, he says.
Kova is stopping. Bending Leia to stay right there. And then taking a target lock on the red squadron. This is the turn CC is re-engaging. That's the problem with the resistance A-wings. You from time to time you need the turn to re-engage after you've used your rear arc for a couple of turns. You need to just move around to get shots the turn later. Yeah, and this is what's happening here. He's moving that arc, and there comes the sloop with a bump, blocking. Block.
He wanted to go. Wanted to go another way.
Yeah, that's a pretty good position though.
That is nice for him. Straight into the. That's the. That's a mind game of it all. Did EIRIK think, yeah, I've done this twice now. He probably thinks I'm going to do it the third time, but this time I'll go another way.
And even with the bump, that put you in a good position, and I think that was, predictable. I think you knew. I think EIRIK knew that even if the sloop didn't fit, then
yeah, absolutely.
Ray would have some good shots. Okay,
yeah,
so
he doesn't mind. He's fine with getting that extra damage, or the extra stress and the bump. He doesn't care as long as he has front arc.
So Ray spending her last force to modify the offensive die, so she gets 2. But
take the shield. Take the shield.
Take the shield on the red squadron pilot. Here we get the range 2 shot from Kova into the same target. Still with focus. Spending the target lock to reroll those dice. Still getting just a 1.
Yeah, that's fine. 1 shield out of that, it's okay. And Rose getting a chance.
LEIF's only shot this turn, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. 1 reroll. And it's 2. It's 2.
And these dice are unmodified.
Oh, blank. Expensive. Takes 2, right?
That should be.
That's
I don't think there's any other way to modify. They put EIRIK
Ray
puts
on
the
1.
target lock. So EIRIK put a target lock on Rose from Rose's ability with the blank, but since Ray is blinded pilot and has 4 stress tokens on her, I don't think that's going to be relevant.
No, it's true.
I mean, Corcella means she only needs to take 1 blue maneuver, but still, yeah.
But what you're going to see now is Ray's not going to be able to put a meaningful arc on any of LEIF ships, and if I were LEIF, I'd just K-turn the red squadron and then try to get that final hit into Ray.
Yeah.
She's not getting away from this, but
a turn maneuver could see her getting a shot on either the red squadron or Jessica, depending on what they're doing. Yeah.
She probably just goes in the direction of where CC is now, then turns to come back in. Red Squadron does a 4K. Rose, I don't know, 2 bank, 1 bank, just trying to block if he comes in.
Here we see the K turn. Yeah, as you said, just a soft maneuver in the direction of CC. Taking the target lock, looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not expecting to get shots into her. That's fine. She still has a reroll from Red Squadron.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do? Focus up. Hope for the best.
Corcella
She's just standing. Yeah. She's fine.
Kova, I mean. Yeah. That's a nice position for her.
God, it's such an annoying ship. I think if I ever meet this list, I don't care about Ray. I'm taking that Ray. I'm taking that thing out.
So Ray's just doing a 2-bank.
Yeah. Still overlaps, so
There's a chance she takes a damage from the debris.
yep.
So I think EIRIK decided that trying to use the front arc left Ray in a position where where there was a large chance she wouldn't get to shoot this turn. So he decided that getting a shot at all was more important, and maybe he could even get out.
Yeah, like he does now.
Yeah, she's going to take 1 shot from the red squadron. It's unmodified, and Ray has 1 force. It's at range 3. There's a fair chance Ray will survive that. Boosting in with CC, getting a shot this turn, sacrificing the ability to shoot with the front arc next turn. CC shooting Rose. Rose won't have any rerolls here because there aren't any other friendly ships in the front arc, but it doesn't need
Don't need it. Don't need it. The damage consistency out of A-wings with the advanced optics are so good.
Yeah.
Really just annoying. And again, just target lock seems to be Cohenel's standard.
Yeah, just getting the 2.
Yeah,
Rose has
CC just
suspended
spends
focus.
Rose, yeah. But that's fine.
Yeah, you're not expecting Rose to do a lot of damage this turn.
Watch her plink 2 into Covenel right now.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen. It's all unmodified dice. So, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The first part of that.
And, oh, well, I'll take 1.
First shield and Kova.
And do you have Ray? Yeah, range 3. You gotta go into Ray.
Oh, it's barely.
Clench. Clench, unmodded. Yep.
2 dives.
Ooh.
Ray needs paint.
She needs 1 paint. 2 paint actually now. And she does
there's
not
a
get
dead
it.
Ray. Yeah.
No heroic on you. Oh, that's huge. That is very important. Good on you, Leif.
That puts LEIF ahead again.
Yeah, and with two very healthy ships.
94 to 78.
Yep. Koa now backs away again. I think so.
I mean, I think you have to back away to make room for CC.
Yeah.
CC can do, I mean, either a 2-bank or a 2-turn, and then turn the arc. But there is no room for you to go to the left.
No, I agree. And again, I would advocate for Rose going as fast as you can and trying to jam, but I think that's too far away.
I think so too. The dial on the pod is really limited.
It has 3, right? It has 3
think
forward.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 forward could possibly get into range 1, but if he fails and she backs away, that's really gonna leave you open. So the safe bet here is just 1 forward, maybe 2 forward with Red Squadron, and then yep, there's the tell.
Yeah, Jess is holding. That will leave her without a reroll, because there are no friendly ships at range 1. But I think that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not too overly fancy about Rose going 1 forward there with the green turning in. Oh, Covenel stopping.
Kova stops. Yeah.
I'm happy here, she says. I just, I found my place in the universe.
Focusing with Kova, expecting to take some shots.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I didn't think that would fit.
Nice call, Leif.
I did not.
No, I didn't think that would fit either.
No?
I saw that not going. I saw her going forward there.
Yeah.
Well, again, that's why Leif's in the final. I can't judge distance worth shite on
No.
TTS.
No, it's really hard.
But that's a great place for LEIF to be. But again, she's not staying there.
Yeah, EIRIK is debating whether to boost or boost in or out. Yeah,
Alright.
boosting in, taking the shot on Jess. And Jess has the target lock on CC, so that's important.
Yeah, she does. She does.
But
Hopefully,
CC also has the ability to
ooh,
use
CZ.
her
Yeah,
ability
you
to
spend it. You spend it
Yeah.
because you get only one shot. And you get the focus back, so
Oh.
that's fine.
misclick
spend
there,
it.
spending for 2, and then
There you
deciding
go. That's Jess. Take that one.
that's a shield on Jazz.
She takes it back. She takes it back, and Jess gets to fire with 4 into. Yeah, I like those odds.
Yeah, I'm wondering why EIRIK didn't choose to add an evade with CC. Can't you? Yeah, you can choose
Yeah,
out
you
of
can.
focus or an evade.
I guess for him the math was better with the focus.
Yeah.
So that's
So
3
Rose
to
taking
Rose.
taking a shield and a crit.
Yep.
Blinded pilot, that matters.
Absolutely.
Rose firing back.
Yep. No
Not
join there.
not doing anything.
Then Jess or green.
The red
Strikes
squad
the green
pilot.
tree, so 4 dice. 3 versus 4 with a focus. That's 3.
Yep.
Could be
This is unmodified, so it takes the shield.
still good dice on Eric's side there.
And then we have the shot from Jess. 4 dice into CC. With the target lock, CC has a focus.
Oof,
That's a strong shot.
that is a good shot.
Just a 3. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
that hurts.
Half points.
That's half points.
That is half points on CC. That has gotta please LEIF no end. And now you're in the position where CC is kind of have to overshoot and then start shooting out the back, or maybe she just sloops and gets back into the action right away.
Well, CC is stressed, so she can't sloop.
That is true.
But depending on what Jess does, just the 2 forward will probably leave you with a range 1 shot on Jess.
Two forward from
CC.
Oh yeah, with the rear arc.
Yeah, just 2 forward, focus rear arc.
Yeah.
Or even the target lock rear arc, since you're not getting shot. If you're not getting shot, that is. But Jessica is almost undamaged, so it's not. I mean, you hate to split fire here, but I don't think there's any way for CC to get a good shot on Rose this turn.
No, and I think Coronel probably has to go forward now. If she backs up, she's gonna leave herself vulnerable from shots both from Jess and Green Squadron. Red Squadron would just go 1 or 2 forward, and I think
I would be cautious to bank in with Jess here on that debris.
no, she goes straight.
Yeah, and then I think
clear
the bank backwards will get you out of the arc with the Kova.
Yeah, maybe. Depends how hard he goes in with Red Squadron.
Yeah. I mean, this is a tight match.
Oh yeah, a lot hangs in the balance. 2 away from half points on Kova.
Yeah.
But he has the initiative and he's got CC that can be tricky to pin down.
Absolutely. LEIF is leading by 27 points, 118 to 91. So it's really close. Could swing
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah, let's see what these guys are made of.
Killing Rose will not get you in the lead, but it's one step closer.
Yeah. What do you think he did that? Going forward, did he misjudge, or did he
No,
just want
it's just to protect Rose, hoping that, as you said, Kova will either stop or go forward.
Yeah.
You won't get shot because if Rose takes one more shot, she's probably dead.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh.
That's a nice maneuver. Yeah, that's
a
nice.
move. That is nice. That's lucky. And she has Arc on Red Squadron, who has no mods.
It's yeah. You might even choose to target Jess because you have 2 shots on her.
Yep.
Or you will have 2 shots on her after CC moves and turns her arc.
Yeah.
There
He
you go.
needs to flip that force, just so he doesn't think he has it.
I mean, he's been flipping it all game. I don't think I don't think he will think about using that, spending that force for anything else.
Let's see. Pretty much guaranteed to hits.
Yep, there's the 2 hits. Jessica has 1 reroll from.
Doesn't need it.
Doesn't need
Jessica. That's my girl. Again.
4 dice, range 1 from Kova.
With the target lock.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 hits and 2 focuses. Rerolling the 2 focuses.
And,
that hurts.
That is good for Jess. And left the fork. No, you don't get to use that.
Do you want to go tell them, or shall I? No.
No, let's see.
Till they.
I think you might want to go in and do that because he did a hard one, and then
Yeah,
took a target lock.
and then rolled 4 dice.
Yeah, but I'm thinking he got the target lock.
Yeah, so
he
definitely
has definitely spent it.
Yeah.
But I think he's saving it for defense now. So we'll see if he just pay attention. If he spends it, you just pop in and say Oh,
I think
the
good
one
attack
shot.
from
There's the
Jess.
shot. 2 dice.
Yeah, so it didn't matter.
No, doesn't matter.
That's a shield and a crit. Into Kova.
That's a shield and
2 hit crits,
yeah.
actually. Yeah. And that's a structural damage.
Yep, she doesn't like that. Okay, starting to swing a little bit into Leif's favor here. Not getting more damage into Jess you really hurt, EIRIK.
Yeah, it. You could have hoped for a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Or some damage. Nothing.
Now he's got the opportunity to use his Red Squad just to another K turn.
Yeah. Let's see, so Jessica's taking 2 shields. Just see if I get to overlay right. Yeah. Just 1 left. The Red Squadron has 2 left. Yeah.
And I just figured out that the hard one on Colonel, obviously blue because of the R4 astromech. So we were in the wrong, and they.
We were in the wrong. Yeah.
Yes.
So you still had the force for.
Yeah, so it was white. It was white, yeah. Not a blue. It was white. And of course, I just remembered that without no outside help whatsoever from Flixter or anyone else. I'm glad people are listening to us and standing by to correct any mistakes we are doing. I mean, we're just scrubs, Arlie and I. We don't know what we're talking about. There's the 4K.
Yeah.
Red Squadron just keeping guns on target. Come on, jam. Oh, God, Leif. Will you ever jam?
Fixing the weapons failure with Rose. or the blinded pilot.
Mhm.
That could matter, although I'm not sure if it will this turn. At least not on Kova's shot, but it might on CC's shot.
True. Oh, I hate that ship. It is so unpredictable. It's like the resistant version of Gurier with advanced sensors.
Yeah, but it feels like a shuttle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really weird because when you look at the card, the stats on the card, it looks like it looks like a shuttle. It has 1 agility. It is a transport ship. Ooh, here's
That's a dead. Maybe
that's
it's a dead rose.
Yeah, that's a dead rose. Hit crit. Super dead rose.
All right. Let's see now.
Problem with that is that leaves Kova without a shot.
Yeah. Still, she has got her two evade dice with a focus against no mods from Red Squadron.
Yeah, but 3 attack dice could
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
With that, even rolling a dice too much because of a die too much because of structural damage, actually getting a better result.
Yeah.
Taking a crit. What's the crit? It's a panic pilot.
That's good.
Does not like that.
That is not what she wants to see now. That leaves her on 2 hull.
Yep.
And no more standing around or being wishes. She has to go forward.
Yeah, both of the X-wings are pretty healthy.
Yep. If LEIF can get Kova out now without losing too much on his ships, then he should be able to kind of pinster CC. Bait with one ship, have her go for that, then he shoots with the other.
I mean, there is 16 minutes left of the match, so it won't be. I don't think you need to kill everything.
That's true.
If you kill Kova, then CC won't be able to climb back up. Let's see,
I agree.
what's the lead now? Yeah, LEIF is leading by 44 points. So that's decisive.
Don't count anything out. I've seen too many X-Wing games just suddenly turn because people, often myself, did something stupid.
Yeah. Let's see. I think yeah, EIRIK would have to kill both of the X-wings.
Yeah, I think he will have to, at least now, if he loses Kova.
No, he can actually kill. If he kills just Red Squadron, then as it stands now, that they would be at the same point. So yeah, he has to kill Jess and then half the Red Squadron. That will get him ahead as it stands now. But
Yeah.
as you said, he's probably going to lose Kova.
Yeah, I would think so, with 2 stress and a reduced agility.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. Well, don't know. I think Kova's gonna do a bank or even a white.
That's a white one.
Does she get out of arc? Nope, still in arc. But if CC goes, they can potentially PS kill him or initiative kill him now.
Yeah, that's gonna be tricky.
That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard.
That's a hard ask.
But again, LEIF's got shot on both ships now. It even be tempting to fire 2 range 1 shots into CC.
I mean, CC is really defensible, but if you remember is that he can use CC's ability to get an evade. And he's actually choosing to do
he's going away.
so,
Right. That's fine, I guess. Getting out of range and arc.
And also remember that you will have the defensive mod after you fired. So.
Oh yeah. But I'm thinking if he lost, I mean, I'd be tempted to do something like that if I had the shot. Obviously now, there's no point in doing that. But because I would think that if I can get CC out being halved, then I would have a pretty easy time. And oops, nothing. Wow.
Yep. No.
And there's the evade you talked about.
Evade,
but that was important for LEIF. Now there's no way he's not getting too far back.
No.
Ooh, but
Could be some crits though.
Throw like that.
No.
Life's blessed. Life is blessed.
There's a shield.
Yeah, I'll take the shield. And this Ariel is the power of Echo Squadron. We roll natties.
Yeah, good to good to know that you're not talking up your skills.
No. We got no skills. No
Okay.
skill whatsoever. It's all about dice rolling.
All about luck. Okay, so here we have.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all good.
And that's a crit
Oh!
into CC. That hurts.
Where's the direct hit? Is this it?
Direct hit. There it is.
Oh, that's game.
There it is. I think that's game.
This
Yeah.
game right there. Oh, LEIF. You finally did it. Yeah, son of a bitch. Oh, that is brilliant. He's not firing?
I don't think it's arc.
Oh,
I think they concluded it was arc.
by the skin of his
Yeah,
teeth.
no valid.
No, but that has got to be game.
Yeah, I think you're
That's
right.
gotta be game.
It's,
Just do a victory lap, LEIF. Just, enjoy the moment.
take a round while Kowa is firing.
Oh yeah, but I like this for LEIF. He's been playing for a long time and he's been doing quite well, but he's never won any of the bigger or meaningful tournaments, I think.
LEIF have had some victories. He won the last store champs in first edition in Moss.
Yeah, that's true. He won the store champs. That is true. But I really enjoy seeing him take the online. Oh yeah,
the Swiss on the final table from me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got this. Well, he does a hard one. No, he doesn't. He doesn't reduce that. I don't know where Cohenel can go now.
Yeah, no.
Tries to turn back, bumps. Just with rerolls now.
Yeah.
And probably out of Covenel's arc.
Yeah. There is no shot from
Alright,
Kova.
LEIF.
So just the shot from Jessica.
Yeah.
Into a Kova with no mods and
she has one die now.
one die, no mods, and two health left.
There you go. Do the
That's
reroll. Do the reroll, man.
There's no need.
Oh yeah. He wants.
There's only
he
two
wants
left.
to.
Yeah.
All right. Good game. Congratulations to LEIF. Well deserved. I'm thrilled. I'm happy. Echo on top. I'll allow myself that. Brilliant.
Yes, a congratulations to LEIF for winning the unofficial Norwegian nationals. And
online, got it. Online, got it. Online, yeah.
Great game great game for everyone, for both of them. And congratulations to EIRIK for the second place.
Absolutely. Well played both. All right, that's me signing off. I'm off to congratulate my squad mates. So
wrap this up.
Let's do that. Thank you to you, Ariel.
And thank you to you, Sverre. It was a pleasure commentating with you.
Always fun. All right, signing off.